Hey everybody, I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a video, but I figured now was a great time to start. I've wanted to for a really long time now. I just haven't had either the means, like now I have a good computer and a PVR, and I guess I haven't taken much time for it. But anyway, this is mostly a test video with this game here, The Binding of Isaac. I've played so much of this game and I really like it. So I wanted to do a test video right now, see if there's any interest. It could end up being pretty long since a full playthrough of the game can be, 45 minutes to an hour. And there are a bunch of other things coming out in the near future that I'd love to start uploading videos of. So I figured now's a good time to start getting comfortable with commentary and things, because I'm actually not the best, if you haven't already been able to figure that out. But in this game, I'm pretty much at the end. I just have 3 things left to do, and then I'm done. So I figured now would be more of like a preseason, and I might make some progress towards those 3 things. And if you guys like it, I would start a new series once I finish the game now. And I'd start fresh, delete my save, and complete the whole game all over again. And I thought that would be pretty fun. So all I have left is beating the last, 2 separate last levels with this character Samson. And I really hate Samson. He's the worst by far in every possible way, in my opinion. But, that's what I have to do. And then I also have a challenge, the Purist, and then I just have to collect a few items and I'm done. So for now, I think I'm gonna at least try to have some success with Samson. And wow, lucky no enemies in the first room. This is a really bad item. It does damage to me to act like a bomb. The thing about Samson that I hate most, I hate everything the most about Samson, but he's really weak, and his starting item isn't actually very good. Like, it doesn't up his damage enough for me to, appreciate him. And it's rage, so every time I kill an enemy, my damage will go up, but it's not really that significant. And, so I have a lot of trouble with him, and a lot of the time, like there, I just am terrible at dodging, and it's unexplainable because I'm not usually as bad with other characters. And in a series from the start of the game, I'd be more explanatory towards the whole game, but I figure right now, this is endgame content, possibly, and so I'm not explaining the bosses as much. Honestly, the beginning of the game is usually pretty easy for me, except with Samson, so we'll see how it ends up going. I hope that I can complete the game very early, quickly, and yeah, see right there, I just died because I'm so bad with Samson. I don't want to spend any of my hearts for that guy. This guy will shoot with me. It's actually pretty useful with a character like Samson who has really bad damage. And he also starts with no bombs, keys, or pennies. And, those things can all be pretty useful, especially at the beginning of the game. Like, another character, Cain, starts with a key, Isaac starts with a bomb, which I'd blow up this rock with an X on it. And that would give me, like, hearts or keys or bombs or something. Good damage there. It's really bad, but kind of unavoidable damage. Okay, well that was completely my fault. As was that. And just really bad at dodging with him. I usually feel like I can make it between enemies like that. But, apparently not. Oh, so this is an XL floor, which means I'm essentially going to be completing 2 floors at the same time by completing this floor. And, that can be really nice, but it can also be really inconvenient if you have bad luck with drops. Because, like, You noticed in the other two runs that I already failed, there were treasure rooms with the gold, the key right there. Well, they didn't have the key in the first level, because normally they don't take a key on the first floor, but on an XL floor it's the first two floors, and for some reason they both need a key, which they all need a key after the first floor, normally. So if I can't get any key drops, I'm pretty much well, no, I can't get them, and that's really inconvenient. And at that point I might actually just restart the run on my own, because that's a really big disadvantage, especially at the beginning of the game with a really bad character. And I could fight the bosses right now, but I think I want to try to get the items from the rooms first, so that I have at least something to help me not be terrible. Tinted Rock gave me 2 soul hearts, which are really nice. They're like extra health, but they're not replenishable nor very easily. Like, it's pretty much all luck. And there's 1 key, so that means I can get to one of the 2 item rooms, which is always good. This is a mini boss. It'll charge at me. It isn't usually very hard. Don't usually take damage on it. Samson's at least fast enough that I shouldn't get caught by it when I'm turning like that. You know, I'm usually pretty fearless with pills, and I probably should be more careful with them, but I mean, whatever. With a character like Cain, you don't even have to worry about it, because all of his pills are good. But even with the other characters, I'll just use them anyway. Generally, these rooms have been pretty easy. The first 4 bosses also usually pretty easy. But, you know, I died on the other first 4 boss somehow. I have more health than now, so that's probably less of a concern. And now I've killed enough enemies this room that Rage is actually something usable, where I can one-shot flies, and that's, you know, that's essentially all I look for in a damage upgrade. You know, this isn't really that good of an item. Haven't really used it much because I always have something better, but my luck doesn't seem to be helping out with that this run. I really hope I get another key and there's something useful in the other item room. These are really nice when the enemy won't kill themselves. That's always good. Less work for me, and I still get the rage bonus from them, as it turns out. So it seems I only have 1 room and then the 2 bosses, but... well, that's a golden key. That's great. That lets me unlock everything on the floor. And I figure I'll use this chest. Maybe it'll drop some keys so I can use the next floor. Or I can just get a few cents in a bomb. Bombs are always nice to have. They help you get to secret rooms, which are just basically rooms that don't naturally show up on the map, and you have to guess where they are using a bomb on the wall. But I'm not really going to guess on this, because I don't like doing it on the XL floors, because the rules don't seem to apply. I'll explain how secret rooms usually work on another floor, probably. Anyway, I got an attack fly. It's not, you know, great. It's not bad. It could, I mean, it does a pretty good amount of damage. It can be useful, but it also means I have to be pretty good at maneuvering. Wow, that's really lucky. Mom's purse lets me get 2 trinkets, and I haven't gotten one yet. But basically, they're just items that you pick up that you can drop, which is unlike pretty much all the other items in this game that have a passive effect like trinkets mostly do. Anyway, this is a pretty easy boss. It's champion form, which means he's generally stronger, but also has some different mechanics. And so this one can't do some of the attacks that the normal one was. Can, rather. And, you know, I think this one's generally a lot easier because he doesn't jump around really high in the air, so you have to guess where he's going to be. And, well, my circle strafing isn't amazing, but it worked out there. I killed him, and the fly did a lot for me. My items recharged. This is a champion version of the boss I died to in the first run. And, I mean, it should be pretty easy, especially because I have more health now, thanks to the soul hearts, which, again, can't be replenished naturally, but ideally I won't take that much damage, so it shouldn't matter. Anyway, my item gave me homing tears. Those are nice, shoot around corners better. Homed in on enemies. That's it. First, the item I got makes me shoot tears faster, so you see I'm shooting more there. And this is the Devil Room, but since those cost my red heart containers, and I only have one, I don't really want to lose all of them and then be reliant on completely soul hearts. And neither of those items were really things that mattered to me to pick up in a run. So I just left them there. That was bad dodging by me. The room on the left with the spikes is a sacrifice room. I forgot what it's actually called, but it costs half a heart to go in, half a heart to come out. Unless you have flying, then it doesn't cost to go in, and it's only half a heart to come out. That was another sacrifice room. Again, forgot the name. Where that takes a whole heart from you, and it has a chance of dropping a chest. And I mean, it's not, I don't generally have much success with it, so I don't really do it much, but if I have a lot of health, or like replenishable health, then I might do it. You know, just take the chance, but usually it's a golden chest and that would cost a key. And keys are pretty valuable, so I don't like to just throw them around. Enemies can be pretty tough sometimes. You just randomly shoot and predict your movement like magic. I'm going to test for a secret. No, I'm not, because they blew it up. But generally a secret room will be surrounded by 3 or more normal rooms. So when there's like a hole in the map, then that's generally a good place to look for a secret room. And, I mean, my key drops are starting to pick up, and that's really good. I really like that. So, the place where I didn't check was a possibility for a secret room, and so is this, and I'm going to check there. And it was there, which is lucky. So I'm going to play this, cost all of my money probably, but that's, you know, that's fine. I don't have very much, so I don't need to worry about going to a shop. Anyway, what I just picked up was a trinket, and what it does is it gives me a chance to spawn a bird that'll attack my enemies when I hit an enemy. It's a pretty small chance, excuse me, but the bird's generally pretty useful. Anyway, this item will spawn attack flies, not the same kind as I have, but they'll actually go out and hunt the enemy, and they'll also die when they do a certain amount of damage. Secret rooms, I was going to talk about. Secret rooms can have a few certain items. They can have 3 to, I guess if you're really lucky, 90 cents, but I don't think that's very, very likely at all, because sometimes instead of pennies, you'll get nickels or dimes. So it spawns from 3 to 9 coins, but they can be pennies, nickels, or dimes. So there's that small chance that you somehow get 90 cents. And it can also have a mini boss, and it can have slot machines like the fortune telling machine I just had, or it can be a normal slot machine. Anyway, I finished that floor, did pretty well. I lost 1 spirit heart, I think, or soul heart. So, I mean, it's not amazing, but it's not terrible. This room is one of those rooms where you're probably going to take a hit, at least at the start. but you shouldn't take more than that, hopefully, if your dodging is alright. So the item I picked up from last boss is a cube of meat, circles around me, blocks shots from other enemies, and it also does damage if you get near an enemy and hit them with it. And you can collect up to 4 of those in one run. Well, you can collect more than 4, but you're generally only going to see 4 in one run, if you see any. And usually you'll probably run into at least one. But there are 4 bosses that drop them. That item's a speed up. Anyway, I don't really want it. There are 4 bosses that drop the cubes of meat, and you can run into them once on each pair of floors. And so I didn't get the one for the basement, I just fought the one for the caves. There's one on the next floors, the depths, and there's another one on the ones after that, the womb. This is worth a bomb to make a path across the gap, since I can pick up another bomb easily. That's an eternal heart. I mean, that's pretty nice. Hopefully I won't lose it. I haven't been taking that much damage, so I'm not that worried. And what an eternal heart does is you either collect one more eternal heart on the floor, or complete the floor without losing it, you'll get another red heart container. So basically it's a health upgrade if you don't get hit. If I had more keys, I would go into that room that needs a key, which is a library, and that gives me the choice between 2 books, but they can be the same. And book items they can drop things. They can be like this book, which affects my tears. They can increase your damage, and some of them give you health, soul hearts. And the item that gives you soul hearts is the Book of Revelations, and if you hold it, you will always run into one of the horseman bosses, which drop the cubes of meat, provided the boss for the floor is the same. And so if you have the chance, you'll get all 4 cubes of meat, no matter what. If I had another bomb, I'd go for that tinted rock, but I don't yet. Hopefully I will, because tinted rocks can drop, soul hearts, keys, bombs, and damage, well, a damage upgrade. And it's a pretty good item. I always like running into it. This room can be tough because I have to maneuver around the spikes at the same time as dodging the shots when these enemies die. But I got through without taking damage, which is good, because spikes would do 1 whole heart, and then I'd be pretty close to losing the eternal heart. And that's one thing that I'd like to not lose with Samson, because he doesn't start with much health. Anyway, this is a pretty easy room. These are easy enemies. The flies aren't usually hard. Alright, I got another key, so I'll stop back at the library after I go to this item room. I won't stop at the shop because I don't really have much money. Probably can't buy anything. So it's not really worth it. And there's a chance that it could be a mini-boss to read, which is, not difficult, but it's an annoyance. And I don't really want to deal with that for no reason. I can't even afford to get something good. This item is, I think, growth hormones. That should be speed and range. Oh, roid rage. Okay, speed and range, though, still. So I'm even more glad I didn't go into that other room and pick up the speed up, because I don't need much more speed than this. And the other room would have me fight 3 rooms worth of enemies just to leave with that item. I would do it for a health up or something like that. This book is really good, probably my favorite book. It's the Book of Belial. It doubles my damage for 1 room. This other book here with the face on it is the Necronomicon. It does a large amount of damage to every enemy in the room. It takes like 6 rooms to recharge, I think, and the Book of Belial only takes 3, so I can use it more frequently, and I think the effect is more useful because when I do more damage, I take less damage because I don't have to hit the enemies as many times. They don't have starts with Belial, and he's one of my favorites for that reason. He only starts with 1 heart, but he's really strong and he has a higher damage multiplier, so damage ups give him more increased damage. That item's the crate. It drops 1 of every kind of pickup. Well, that pill was speed up, and, well, I mean, I guess that's good. Hopefully I don't get too fast for my own good. Since I picked up bombs, I'm going to go back to that tinted rock, and hopefully it'll drop a damage up for me. Well, Soul Heart's still pretty good. It's a temporary health up, and I haven't been losing that many, so this might really help me. Didn't get a deal with the devil this floor, so I guess I took too much damage, because I think that's what affects it, how much damage you take on the floor and in the boss. You can also get angel rooms, which, I mean, are sort of the same thing. They give you an item, but for free, and it's one of the, angel-associated items. And hopefully I'll get one later, and hopefully it's the Sacred Heart, which is an amazing item and pretty much guarantees success in a run, in my opinion. Last time I got it, I completed the run, and I mean, wow, that's a really good item. These enemies are knights. They're pretty annoying. That was pretty bad damage. You can only attack them from the back, clearly. This is Depths XL, so again, this is a double floor, and so it's 2 item rooms, like twice as many rooms in general, and since the Depths is a pretty big floor, even for a single floor, there are a lot of rooms on this level, and I'll probably explore them all. This is I'm also going to fight the first final boss at the end of this, after the first boss at the end of the floor, since I have to fight 2 bosses, one for both pieces of the Depths. This is another book, the Monster Manual, or Manuel is how it's spelled. It spawns a random familiar, I think, which are things like this guy that shoot with you, or charge attack, or things like that. Use a while here, because this is a room where I could end up taking damage, which I did. Hopefully, I'm avoiding taking more by doing more damage. Picked up another key, so I can definitely visit the other item room. Gonna check for a secret room here. Not here, go figure. It never is on XL floors. Speed up. I guess I'll use it. I'm getting close to that point where I have too much speed for my own good. No stupid damage, it's my own fault. These items are generally easy and I should never take damage on them. They're called guts. They just go around whatever wall area they're at. This is a boss, Chub. He's usually pretty easy. Just charges at you when you get a certain distance from him. He'll also destroy those enemies that he's spawning if he charges into them, but he hasn't yet. He's pretty easy, especially when you're a lot faster than him like I am. These guys are, well, they can be tough. They charge at me fast. They also try to flank like those 2 guys that are going around the other side. And you have to kill them twice, basically. But even reducing them to half dead counts towards my rage, so I already have probably max damage for the room. That makes them pretty easy. If I had a bomb, I would use it to get that key, because keys are more valuable than bombs at this point for me. Because, I mean, I don't really use bombs for that much, usually for secret rooms, blowing up tinted rocks. It's a really easy room. Those enemies don't usually give me much trouble. I haven't talked about my tarot card yet. Tarot cards are tarot cards. They have a random effect, and generally for 1 room. This one will spawn 2 red hearts, 2 full red hearts that I can recover with. I might as well fight the first boss. Loki isn't too hard. Blue spikes are kind of annoying. But... oh man, taking too much damage already. I really don't like blue spikes. They'll charge at you when you get a certain distance from them. I'm going to use my tarot card to recover my health. So what Loki did there was he spawned a butterfly, and it blew up immediately because it ran into the spikes, and it did damage to him, which is nice. He's almost dead. Dropped Pageant Boy. We're going to use this item. I don't need 7 coins right now. I'd prefer, you know, a damage up or something. I only have 2 red hearts right now, and no soul hearts, so I'm at a pretty bad place. Probably not going to make it through. Well, I hope I can beat the boss of this, the other boss. It's pretty easy, but if it's one of the champion versions and spawns harder enemies, I'll probably die. This room is full of fetuses, is what they're called. I mean, clearly they just fly around and shoot at you. Always good policy to destroy fire and poop when you see it, because they can drop, you know, coins and soul hearts sometimes if you're lucky. 3-2 bombs, that's always nice. Means if I need to, I can go back and get that other key. I could also use it to kill these guys more easily. But I think I'll be fine. Last one, hopefully I don't get hit by him. So essentially I'm just looking for the other item room right now. I should not have taken damage there. Wow, both rooms I've encountered guts have taken damage, and I said I should never take damage from guts. Anyway, looking for the other item room because... oh my god, I might die here. Because once you beat the other boss of this floor, you can't leave the room. You have to go to the next floor. And so I want to make sure to get all the items I can before I can go back to them. 2 of hearts doubles the amount of hearts I have, but that doesn't really help me right now because it only recover half a heart. Whereas if I waited until I get hit one more time and recover 2 hearts, this item has me shooting 3 tiers at once. That can be pretty good. I'm shooting them fast enough that it's not a huge deal, that it lowers your fire rate. And with Book of Belial, I'll do a good amount of damage with every shot. Finally getting some key drops, so that's really convenient. I don't have to use a bomb to get a key. I got another bomb. I'm going to visit the shop because I have enough money. Oh, jeez. Might be worth it to look for the secret room. I'm going to pick up the map, which basically just shows me the layout of the whole floor. Wow, that's a lot more rooms than I've explored. I'm going to try and visit them all. Because, I mean, provided I don't die, it's only an advantage for me. Because they'll give me drops. Items, maybe, if I'm lucky. I'm going to use Tinted Rock. It's a pretty good item. It shoots tears in all directions around you, like 8. But Book of Belial is better in my opinion. Oh, I can use my 2 of hearts now. Doubles my hearts. So I'm back to full health. Treasure map also shows the first secret. There's a second one. I'm not going to fight Green right now. Because even if he drops an item, it would be a Steam sale, which half off all items and pickups in the stores, but there are no more stores in the game. This is the last one, so not really worth it for me. Hopefully I won't die, but this is a pretty bad layout for knights. It seems that I'm shooting around them, and there my cute meat killed that one. Another library. I already have the book I like the most, but I could always check it for the Book of Revelations so that I get one soul heart, which is, you know, more helpful than nothing. Oh, wow, I almost died there. Another speed up, not exactly what I need. I'd rather have a bomb for this tinted rock. At least there's more health lying around. Necronomicon again, Book of Sin, spawns a random pickup, another speed up. I'm probably way too fast, but, you know, may as well use it. That means it shouldn't show up if there's another library in the game, but I don't know if that's true. Pretty easy room. If I could access that bomb, I would. But I don't have flying or the ladder, which lets me go over 1 block large gaps. This can be a tough room. There's a small chance of me dying. But my damage is increasing every time I get these guys down to halfway, so it gets easier to go on. Judas's Tongue. I forgot what this does. But I'm going to take it because, I don't know, because I can. And maybe we'll see what it does. I'm surprised I can't remember. I usually know all of these things. Moon. This takes me to the secret room, but I've already been there. It has a small chance of taking me to the other secret room. But, oh, that was really good. I'm really low on health, so I'm gonna go back and collect the health that's laying around. My mom just called me, so I'm gonna text her while I do this. Hope I run into a bomb soon. I see a bomb on the map over there, but I don't know. I probably can't access it. Yeah. Back to the adventure, back to full health. Can't believe I took damage there. Gonna use it for a while. I don't want to take damage. Could die very easily, especially when they don't group together like I'd like them to. They also do a full heart of damage, so it'll only take 2 hits instead of 3. Should be an easy room, so not terrible as I have been. Yeah, they're dying pretty easily. The last 2 are very easy. I'm almost done with the depths. Back to full health. 2 more rooms and then the boss. I actually made it without taking damage. That's pretty tough usually. So this room should go without a hassle. These enemies can be pretty annoying. They'll jump really high in the air, shoot tears in 4 directions. I got caught on the wall there somehow, which could have cost me some damage. One of them's a champion. He does a full heart of damage, but he's dead, so it's okay. And I guess now it's time to fight Mom. Well, I can use this card on the off chance it takes me. Nope. So I'm going to... I didn't get any bombs. That's unfortunate. Oh, maybe there's a bomb in the shop. Caught on the wall again. I'm too fast for my own good. And then I'm going to use this on that tinted rock. Hope it gives me more bombs. Definitely want a damage upgrade. Key, that doesn't hurt. Don't think I'll make it much further in this run though, so probably won't matter that much. Lots of backtracking. I should get to full health in the meantime. Yep, full health. Accidentally went through the room with my speed. I really hope this isn't the blue mom. If it's the blue mom, I'm pretty certain it's the red one. Oh, it's a lot easier, actually. It doesn't spawn enemy enemies, and it attacks you more often, which means it's really easy to dodge, and you can easily do more damage. And wow, that's pretty bad. I'm probably dead, to be honest. And this is such an easy boss that I shouldn't be in that situation. Almost right there. Getting too close to the doors. Have a chance here. Almost died from the door again. And we made it. Got a health up. Got the Polaroid, which is a trinket necessary to make it through to the other final boss, the newer one. I don't know if I want to keep Judas's tongue or Blue Baby's soul. I think I'm going to stick with Blue Baby's soul because it does more damage with me. And now my treasure map comes in pretty handy. I get to at least see where the paths end. Every enemy here will do a full heart of damage, unfortunately, and that was damage I shouldn't have taken. If I had a bomb, I'd go to that secret room. Oh man, this is really bad. I'm gonna check down. It seems more likely to be the correct way to get to the boss, because there aren't treasure rooms, item rooms on these floors, on any more floors, so it would be the best idea to just go to the boss as fast as possible, which is what I'm hopefully doing. These enemies are really annoying. Usually first floor enemies, but they're annoying enough to show up in the last levels. It's easier to take care of them because I'm doing a little more damage than I would have at the beginning of the game. Good guess, I made it to the boss. Just go for it. This is Daddy Longlegs, not Triachnid. I mean, there's a chance I'll die. He has one attack where he'll stomp a few times, chasing me, as opposed to randomly like these, even though I still got him with this. But the chasing me ones will... He uses his head too at the end of that attack, and that's usually pretty hard to dodge because it usually pretty much predicts your movement. But I made it, didn't die, got another health up. Definitely not making it too far in this run though. Probably going to end, maybe even this run, because Dirty Jr. is the one that's bouncing around right now. It's fat. Probably my least favorite boss in the whole game. And yet you can run into him in the first few levels. He'll only do half a heart then. Now he'll do a full heart, and that's awful. I might make it out. I killed the other bouncing boss. Nope, didn't make it. But, let me know what you guys think of me playing this game and uploading it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.